souls, welcome back to my channel Manifest with Kavitha. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for all the love and support that you have showered me with in this past 1 month. Thank you for all your comments, your suggestions, which has helped me grow the content on this channel in a very positive way. A lot of you reached out to me asking me, how did I actually realize that I was living the life that I wanted, and how was I able to manifest the life that I wanted? And when I thought about it, I was like, yes, I should share these secrets as well, or these realizations. They are not secrets, it's out there in open, it's for everybody, and it's just that we don't realize it. And I think when I realized what I achieved is when my life changed completely. And today I want to start doing that by sharing the knowledge about self-love and law of attraction, of how these two concepts really blew my mind and changed everything around me. So when I started the journey, I really didn't know anything about law of attraction, or I've heard about it, but I didn't understand it really well. Though I did try, but it was always a surface level, and always heard about self-love, and I never really knew what it was. Like, I've heard people say it's affirmations, you just do it, you feel it, and that's how you get it. But for me, those methods never really worked. It took me a lot of time to understand what these two concepts really are, and it actually began with the realization of self-love, and then it went to the flow of being able to understand that it was nothing but law of attraction, because self-love led to everything change within me, and because my inner reality changed, my outer reality changed. So, and that was basically law of attraction. I was attracting what I was in within, and everything that I wanted just manifested. So now, before we dive deeper into understanding what self-love is all about, because it's not just loving yourself, there are many things that we need to change to actually feel the pure form of self-love. So before I get into that, we need to understand how law of attraction works, and what are the things that are involved in law of attraction. Law of attraction, in the name itself, it says it's a law. It's just like the law of gravity, law of thermodynamics. These are laws which is something the universe works with, and it is nothing that you can adapt to or you can change. It is something that is set in stone, and that's how things work. And once we understand how it works, things just become very easy, and you are able to change things for yourself malleably and make everything work for you in the right way, in the right direction, in the right path of how you want things to be. We are constantly governed by the law of attraction, and if we learn how to work with the law of attraction, everything can change. The process involves 2 steps. One is learning how to setting your goals, and then to forgetting your goals. Like that in itself is contradictory, but hear me out and you will understand how this whole thing works. So setting your goals again has got 4 different laws involved with it, and the first one is law of intention. Law of intention, why is that important? Law of intention is like, let me give you an example. You take your car and you drive out without knowing a destination. You have no GPS, no nothing, and you're just driving without a goal or a destination. How will you reach where you need to? How would you know that? So it's the same thing with law of attraction. The first thing is important to set your intention right when you're setting your goals. If you are clear in your intentions, then everything will work accordingly. The second is law of clarity. Law of clarity is basically nothing but, now that you've set your intentions, you need to have clarity to reach to that goal. You need to have a clear path to reach to that goal. And without that, you cannot achieve your goal. Because if your destination is something that you know where it is, but your path is unknown, how would you reach your destination? So that's why having clarity is really important. Now, once you have set the intention, now you're clear with your goal, the next important law that you need to understand is law of emotion. Because your goal, you're attached to it, you want it, that is something that you want, you feel for it. So that feeling that you have is nothing but invoking the law of emotion within you. And that emotion is going to carry a vibrational frequency to help you get to that goal. So law of emotion is really important. If you are really clear of how achieving that goal is going to make you feel, getting to that goal is even more easier, because the more you feel, the more vibrations you send out, the more connected you are with the universe. Because the universe doesn't understand a language, or it doesn't understand science. It's basically all vibrations that you send out, that it senses, and it gives it back to you. Now you've set the intention, you have the clear goal, you feel it, you have the emotion. The next thing that's important is focus. Now, once you set a goal, and if you start walking towards it, and let's say in few steps you start seeing that, oh, the goal is going further and further away. If you give up along the way, you're never going to reach there. There will be many challenges coming along your way, like initially when you start with this whole process. But if you keep at it, you will reach that goal. And the most important thing is to keep that focus on your goal. Because if you start dwindling with your thought process, oh, will I not be able to? Will I be able to achieve it? Oh, today I took 3 steps, but tomorrow can I take 4 steps, and will I reach closer to the goal? All this is not going to help you. Because now you have that clarity, you just have to focus on your goal and be like you are already there. And where focus goes, it expands. So once your focus is only and only on the goal and not everything that's in between, you will soon be at that end goal and not stuck in between. The second part of law of attraction is the one in which we all stumble upon, and we are never able to understand this whole concept of how to let go of something that you actually want. So that's where the law of detachment comes in place. You are clear in your goals, you have set your goals, your intentions are clean, you have clarity, you put in all the thought, you put in all the focus in what you want. Now the whole thing that you only need to do is believe in the knowing that you're going to reach that goal no matter what. Know that you've already achieved it with the knowing, without any ego, without any attachment to it. Just detach from it, just let go and see the magic work. Being detached is really important, because the more attached we become to the outcome, the more difficult it gets for us to reach there. That's where the next law in this whole process comes into play, is the law of trust. You have to learn to trust the universe. You have to learn to trust the universe that it will bring what you have already set your intentions to. Because it's nothing but your reflection, which I have already spoken about in my previous videos, where everything that you see or live is nothing but your inner reflection. So the only thing now you need to do is trust the universe. Just believe that it has already happened. Give it time, because time is linear for when it comes to space and energy. It doesn't work based on us. Like, we cannot set a deadline, okay, I need it in 3 days, and universe is not ready, will not be ready with the package in 3 days. You cannot set a deadline. You have to give the universe to work its magic in its own way. And when it works its magic, that's when we call it miracles or surprises. Let the universe surprise you to get to your goal. Like, you don't have to think, oh, will the universe bring it in this way? Will it bring it in that way? You don't really have to think on those lines, because the only thing that's important is trust here. And Just trust the universe and just continue with your life. Everything else will fall into place. And the last part to all of this is law of allowing. You just have to allow everything and understand that everything is how it is supposed to be. There is nothing you can do to change anything. There will be sometimes negative situations that lead you to your goals. There will be positive situations which will make you help celebrate and celebrate at every step to reach to your goal. This is the fact of life. Everything exists in duality, and once you accept that, everything will change. Maybe you set your intention to something, your goal to something that you thought was the best for you, but maybe when you see that it is not working the same way, you'll be like, oh, I am not getting what I want, and you start losing that trust. That's when you have to trust the universe the most, because it is giving you something better than you have thought for. It is preparing you for something that you have asked for. And if you keep an open mind, you will see everything will manifest for you better than what you have set your intentions to. It's just like having a package delivered by Amazon. Like, you place an order, you know it's coming, it's going to be delivered in so and so date, and you're ready to receive the package. But when it comes to receiving your goals or achieving what you want, we're like, no, I wanted X, why am I getting Z? Maybe that Z is what is better for you, but we don't accept it. Now let's say you were asking for a relationship, and you're sitting at home and visualizing, oh, I have a partner, I want a partner, I am going to live with this partner. But when there is an opportunity for you to go out, a friend is calling you, oh, let's go out tonight, let's go to for this so and so party, and you're like, no, I don't want to go there. Like, how is the universe gonna deliver your partner that you wanted? It's not gonna ring the bell, ting tong, here is your partner, you can spend the rest of your life with it. No, it's not gonna happen that way. You have to take action to receive or achieve your goals. Maybe in the party is where you were going to meet the love of your life, and you said no to that opportunity. So every opportunity that comes your way is nothing but what your intentions or what your goals you have set to. Once we are able to recognize these opportunities which are going to lead us to our goals, our achievements, it will be easier for us to understand how law of attraction works. And for that, I am going to go deeper and deeper into each of these elements that I've already spoken about, and also speak more about self-love and go deeper into that as well. I know you are all so very curious, can you tell it today? Can you share it today? But it's a lot of content, and doing it all in one day is not going to be fun. There has to be some amount of curiosity as well. So with that, I will end my video today, and I hope to see you on my next video where I'll go deeper into each of these topics. And until then, continue to inspire, be inspired, get inspired, and don't forget to turn on your notification icon, because you really want to know next time my video drops in. Until then, see you guys. Love and light.